Hello, here I am in my recliner tonight. I just couldn't make myself go up there and sit at that other chair in the other room. So, so I'll just have to talk to you for a few minutes from here. Y'all wake me up. Let me see if I got everything muted. Hello. Okay. Hello. Let's see. I saw Cheryl and Marilyn and I saw a bunch of, I saw a few of you. Hello, Linda. So anyway, we'll talk a few minutes. Maybe we all need to take, maybe so. I tell you, I didn't do anything hard today. I actually didn't do much at all today. But after supper a few minutes ago, I sat down here and I couldn't hardly keep my eyes open. So maybe maybe we won't stay on here too long unless we get woke up. And I'm not going to go get me a cup of coffee this late at night. But Kim says she's awake, just waiting. There's Gladys. Hello, Gladys. All right, y'all tell me something. What y'all have for supper? And are you in your recliners for the evening? I bet you are. Up there, there's DJ. Hello, DJ. How did your pies? Oh, my pies were good. We've been eating on the egg custard. I haven't cut the coconut cream yet, but we're eating the egg custard. After supper tonight, I asked Terry, I said, what kind of pie do you want? Which one do you want? And he wanted egg custard. Kim says hi to DJ, and DJ says hi to everyone. There's Sarah. Hello, Sarah Souls. You're awake? Boy, you're doing better than me. Maybe I'd wake up if I went and sat in the other chair, reckon? This recliner is just too comfortable, and I got my feet up down there too. And the laptop in my lap. Sarah's decorating her Christmas tree. And Kim had some leftover chowder, and she's in her recliner. See, I'm not the only one. And I pinned the link if somebody wants to come up and chat on the panel. And Kim says hi to Sarah. I think part of y'all are asleep, is what I think. If you're not asleep, type something over in that chat so I'll know you're not asleep. Because if y'all go to sleep, that gives me a reason to go to sleep too. My chat's not moving. Oh, Sarah said hi to Kim. And there's Huga Homestead. Hello, Huga Homestead. Hello, Karen Evans. How are you tonight? I'm laughing at myself because I'm going to sit here and be so boring tonight because of how groggy I feel right now. Well, how about DJ and Shay Shay or somebody come up here and talk to me? And there's Cheryl. Let's see what Cheryl says. Oh, hi, Rita. Cold here in Oklahoma, and it's storming. I think it's going to be moving on this way, and we'll probably be storming tomorrow, won't we? It was just overcast today with just a little light showers on and off. Karen, doing well. Nice to see you. It's good to see you in here, Karen. If I don't liven up, y'all are all going to go leave me and go do something more entertaining. I think I'm even putting Terry to sleep over there. Hello, Susan Munger. Now, Susan, did you have a craft show today? Isn't that what you told us that you were going to do today? There's Catherine. Catherine, hi all. I'm awake, just lurking in the shadows. Those dark shadows will put you to sleep too, though, Catherine. And Kim, it rained for about a half an hour earlier. Supposed to start again around 9. And hello, Kathleen. And she says hi to everyone. Kathleen doing all right tonight? Hello, Kathy Jackson. And let's see, Susan said yes. Oh, there, missed it. There it is. Yes, I had a craft show today, and you did pretty good. Well, good. That's nice. Kathy says hi to all of y'all in the chat. Well, see, my eyes are still open. See? Oh, Kathleen made a chocolate cake today and had it for dessert after dinner. It was good. I made pies today, Kathleen. Made a coconut cream pie and egg custard pie. And then we had some kind of cowboy type Tex-Mex soup for supper. Oh, you know, don't forget to turn the clocks back tonight. We get that hour back that they stole from us in the spring, don't we? Isn't that about what it amounts to? And Kathy, hi, Randy, Cheryl, and Gladys. And Kathleen, oh man, haven't had coconut cream pie in forever. I make those pretty often. My husband likes them, and I've got plenty of milk and eggs, so I make them pretty often. And some of the girls today, the people in the chat earlier this morning, didn't even know what an egg custard pie is. Do you know what an egg custard pie is? And Susan says, hi, Randy. And I'm just up here by myself. And nothing to talk about other than how tired I am and how I want to go to sleep. Keep dwelling on that, I will put myself to sleep, won't I? Yeah, you know what a egg custard pie is. Some people didn't know. They're good, aren't they? Do you like egg custard pie? No, it's custard. It's milk and eggs and sugar and nutmeg and vanilla is about all I put in mine. I keep mine real simple. So it's not pudding, it's custard. Apple pie. Your husband loves apple pie. Well, my husband, he likes lots of different pies, but I would say that his favorite fruit pie is cherry, and then he likes the coconut cream pie. And he'll eat any of them if I make them. And DJ knows. DJ, do you make pies? I bet you do. See, Sarah loves coconut cream pie and custard pie. Well, I'm not sure. Is it what you call a chess pie? It's probably close. Probably something similar. But I don't guess I make chess pies. And Denise says, Rita's Roost, as a farmer person, don't you enjoy the extra hours of daylight? That is why daylight savings time was started, they say. I tell you what, we kind of do everything the same time anyway, so it doesn't matter to us. The animals don't know that the time changes. And Susan's husband loves key lime pies, but I've made a few key lime pies, but I don't make a lot of them. No, I didn't have a live this morning. I joined Randy's live for a little bit this morning. Is what I did. Randy. You were live for 4 hours, I think, and I was joining him, and me and Rhonda and Shannon was up there with him. It was to save electricity, is what Randy says. But no, I don't think it makes any difference. DJ says, I bake sometimes. Shay Shay's the baker. Okay. Shay Shay does a lot of stuff, don't she? Denise, daylight to dark is same no matter what the clock says. That's true. It doesn't make any more time, does it? It's still the same. And it's not they were getting an extra hour. They stole it from us in the springtime when they sprung forward. But I wish they'd just put it one way and leave it. I've said that 100 times. But DJ loves key lime pie. Are y'all awake? Maybe that's it. Maybe ate too much pie and it put me to sleep. My tummy's full. I've got 3 clocks already reset, just 2 more, then I won't have to worry about it. I wish they'd leave it alone. Me too, Kim. Stop talking. Randy says stop talking about pies. All right, we won't talk about pies anymore. It doesn't matter what they do. I go by my own time. Unless you got an appointment and you have to be there at the right time, it doesn't matter, does it? See, my favorite is the spring, Rita. What do you the favorite season? Let's see, Toodles. Toodles said, just got here. Did I miss your pies? We can't talk about pies, Toodles. Randy don't have any, so we can't talk about pies. Oh, Oh, it's spring for gardening and fishing. I got it now, DJ. I was confused there for just a little bit. Oh, let's all tell Randy what we made and what we had to eat today. Janet made 2 cakes. Well, I could show you my pies. If y'all want to see my pies, I could get up and go show them to you. I could. Oh, and there's Marilyn. Randy, pie, pie, pie. Let's see. Let's see what Linda says here. I do have to tell you, I was going to make a chocolate pie, so I go to the cupboard to get my cornstarch out, and looked expiration expired in 2018. Well, that went in the trash. It is trash. The I don't know. I would have probably tried to use it if it looked good. I'm that person. If it didn't look bad, I'd have probably tried to use it because I don't know how cornstarch would go bad. You want to see my pies? You want to see them too? Well, okay. Hold on a second. I'm gonna do this camera, and I'm gonna go up to the other room where they're at. Let's see. Randy's sister's coming and getting him, so maybe he can get some pie. All right, I'll show you my pies just a second. I'm going to close this camera and get up out of this recliner. All right. Put my chair down. No. Can you see me? I moved up here to the other room. My hair's a mess. This is the one we had some for supper. This is my egg custard pie. And yes, I've had 2 pieces of it, and Terry's had 1. And now I'm going to show you the coconut. I put it in the refrigerator because Terry likes his pies cold. And there's my coconut cream pie. Don't that one look good too? Now I've got to put them back in the refrigerator. But this one, this is the egg custard. It's a good pie too. She spoils her viewers. Well, yes, I made my own crust on Randy's live stream this morning. That he was talking and I was making pies. I am tired tonight. I don't know why. I got up early this morning. I was up pretty early. Pineapple on pizza is good. I make a pineapple pie that's real good too. It's got cream cheese and pineapple. It's delicious. It is a pretty pie. Hadn't cut it yet. And we don't like our meringue real tall. We just want a little bit of meringue. Don't want it old gobby tall. I don't know why they make pies like that and put that much on top of them. Sarah, I heat up the apple pie and put vanilla ice cream on it for my husband. That's good. If you got vanilla ice cream to go on it, that's delicious. You want some pie? Okay. I'll get you some. It didn't take me long, did it, Randy? Had my bowl and my stuff all ready, and it just took a few minutes. My daughter won't eat store-bought pies. She loves my pumpkin pie. When I first started, I didn't know what kind of pies I was going to make. I knew I was going to make pies, and I had these ingredients. So these were real economical for me to make. Everybody just wanted you to get up so you didn't fall asleep in your comfy recliner. I looked just plump dumpy down there in the recliner, didn't I? And I kept noticing I had this double chin here because I looked at in the recliner. Let's all go see Rita, and come and see me, and if I have time, I'll make you a pie. I tried making a custard pie. I need to try making a custard pie. I bet my husband would love it. I bet he would. It's got a sprinkling of nutmeg. You put just a little nutmeg on it, on the top of it. That's what that little brown stuff is. And now, I don't make mine real sweet. Terry don't like them real sweet, so I think it was like a half a cup of sugar. I think I put 4 eggs because I had them, and 2 cups of milk, and just stirred that up, and a little dash of vanilla and a little dash of nutmegs. All it took to make it. And you don't even have to make that custard in a pie shell. You can put it in little custard cups and just bake it like that, and have little bowls of custard. I was relaxed. I look frazzled. Somebody said the other day when my hair was all messed up, I look frazzled. And there's no reason for me to look frazzled today because I've had a relaxing day and not done anything. Maybe that's why I'm sleepy now. Rhonda lookalike. Yeah, y'all should have seen Rhonda this morning. I'm going to put these pies back in the refrigerator. I don't want to leave them out. I ought to cover them, but I'm not. They'll be gone pretty quick. Well, here we go. We're gonna go over here. I'll show you my star that I was working on a little bit. See my star? Isn't that gonna be pretty? So maybe if I do something, I'll wake up. All right, need somebody up here with me. Who wants to come up here and chat on the panel? I'm waking up. Can you tell? Maybe I need to go get me a cup of hot chocolate or something. I haven't heard from Frances lately. I see her, hadn't really chatted with her, but I see her on Facebook. And Kim, when I worked in a nursing home kitchen, they fixed egg custard twice a week. The residents loved it. It was good, wasn't it? I know. Rhonda had hair this morning, her hair, no makeup. Yeah, she had put some castor oil or something on her hair, and she had that towel on it, didn't she? Oh, Shay's at the racetrack. I think my little star is going to be pretty. It's just another unfinished project, all it is right now. You say you haven't done anything, but you baked 2 pies, and I bet I milked that cow. First thing, that was before breakfast this morning, I milked the cow. Milk the cow. Now Terry don't sleep late, but when he finally gets his hip to quit hurting and he goes to sleep, I don't wake him up too early. We used to get up really, really early when we run that chicken farm. You'd have to get up and feed them chickens like at 4:00 in the morning. And since we've retired, we don't get up as early as we used to. But he kind of has aches and pains and don't sleep good. Are you getting pre-cuts? Yes, and I think I have them listed, Catherine. I've got jelly rolls, layer cakes, and some smaller size fat quarter bundles, and I put them on the web store. I did. I milked the cow this morning about 7:30. And yes, she had castor oil. Castor oil is good for you, and it's supposed to promote hair growth and kind of be good for your hair. So she'd put some on her hair, and she was going to go after the live stream and wash it out and wash her hair. Yeah, she put it in her hair. And you can put it on your eyebrows and eyelashes, and it's supposed to help them grow. And then if you put a drop in your belly button at night, it's supposed to help you sleep. It is what Sarah says. It's very good for a lot of things. Barbara O'Neill, look her up. Let's see. I got them on there. Now I have not put what's that one called? I haven't put Rosemary's Garden because I noticed the other day they were fixing to send me some bolts of fabric, the yardage, and so I was going to wait and put the yardage and the pre-cuts at the same time. So I didn't put Rosemary's Garden, but I put the Kansas Troubles. Hello, Irene. Oh, I know. Rhonda's a sweetheart, ain't she? Well, 56 in here. And I'm having to do all the talking. Y'all know that? Tell me about eggs. Let me see. I don't know what I can tell you. Is it true you can leave them out of the refrigerator for days if they're not washed? I've only had store-bought eggs. I've always heard that you could leave them out on the counter if you didn't wash them because there's this protective coating on them. But if you wash them, you'd wash that off and then they go bad. And I don't put mine in the refrigerator. I leave mine out and then use them. I'd use them pretty quick though, or try to. Because I do a lot of cooking and baking, so we use a lot of eggs. Let's see. What's it? The doctor, the VA, had me put castor oil on my husband's toe for gout. Well, it's because isn't it supposed to be good for pain too? I think so. I think it's good for pain too. Unwashed eggs stay for a lot of time. That's what I've always heard. I'm just picking up these little pieces to sew them, just to keep busy. They've been sitting here a day or two, and I hadn't done anything with them. I'm looking at recipes. Do you put butter and vanilla? I don't, but you could. I know some of the recipes call for it, but I just keep mine real simple. You might put a little vanilla, but I don't think you need the butter. But it wouldn't hurt it. I've done it both ways. But you'll have to make one, Kathleen, and tell us what y'all think about it. And if you look at a recipe and it looks like it has a lot of sugar, just don't have to put a lot of sugar if you don't want it real sweet. I don't either, Sarah. I know you could put it if you wanted to, but I don't put butter in mine. And I don't even heat the milk up. I just use the cold milk. I know some of those recipes will probably have you scald the milk and heat it up, but I don't even do that. I take every shortcut I can find on lots of stuff. Let's see. I'd come up and don't have my shirt on. I don't want to get everyone excited for bed. I don't know what to say. Y'all say something. I don't know what to say about that one. Let me see. Let's see what Kathleen says. I think I will. The one I'm looking at has a cup of sugar. You know that, Kathleen, to me, that sounds like a lot of sugar. So I think I'd cut that back just a little bit. Maybe 3/4 of a cup. But a cup sounds like a lot to me. Yeah. What Sarah says, you'll make us sick, Randy. And Sarah, how much sugar do you put in your egg custard with about 2 cups of milk? How much sugar do you put? Hello, Pam. How you doing tonight, Pam? You got rain and storms tonight? Are they? Let's see. See, my time or two on YouTube today, the storm chasers were in Texas, wasn't they? Yeah. See, Sarah says half a cup is good. You don't want it too sweet. Nah, we don't want ours too sweet either. And I think a cup sounds like a lot. I know what. Oh, Marilyn says, I know what to say to Randy about that, but I don't dare say it on here. We just have to use our imagination, what you're thinking, Marilyn. And Pam, Craft On and so forth, says it's been wet for a few days. Yeah, we're supposed to get rain tomorrow and Monday both. But we need it. It's still dry here. Kathleen. Okay, I'm going to print this recipe and change what it says. Well, you could follow the recipe. Me and Sarah's just telling you how we do it. And yes, really needed it bad. We have too, Pam. Needed rain bad. And still don't have enough in the creeks or the ponds. Yeah, if he's not got a real bad sweet tooth, he could get by with less sugar than the cup. Let's see. Pam started cutting out fabric for the stars to go with the crows. That's going to be a cute quilt. Hello, Susan. Susan, you're out. How are you tonight? Kim and Susan, saying hi to Susan, and Kathleen. I just printed out. I can't even read it. The print's so tiny. I've done that before too. And the older I get, the bigger print that I want things to be. But maybe you could just get a pencil and just write beside it in bigger letters, because it's not got a lot of ingredients to have to write down. And Randy, you should all feel bad making her get out of a recliner. No one's going up on the panel. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Hello, Sheila. That's my neighbor, Sheila. I do rest, Sheila. When I don't come on here, these people over here in chat will wonder, what's wrong with Rita? What's wrong with Rita? So I have to come up here and talk to them to tell them I'm okay. Been a few days since I've seen you, Sheila. When you going to come back and visit the ladies at the quilt shop again on Wednesdays? We've been having some fun up there on Wednesdays. They stay till about noon, come about 9 and stay till about noon. Please click the like button and show Rita some love. Show me some love. I'm setting up just for y'all tonight. I know. I told them the other night I was going to go live, and then I also told them I had a headache. And then when I didn't go live, I think they thought my headache was worse. Well, they won't come apart. Now I got it. And I don't know what they're going to want to work on at the shop Wednesday. I don't know. I think they just come to eat, reckon. When ladies get together, there's always got to be something to eat, don't they? Thank you, Sarah. Thank you for the thumbs up. Wow, DJ says 50 people and 27 likes. That's just not right, is it, DJ? Sheila's comment come up on Facebook. This is streamed to Facebook too. So she come in through Facebook, because I streamed to Rita's Roost, Quilted Chicken Farm, and the Facebook. I tell my husband and everybody I know that this YouTube thing is like a job. You know that? That if I don't keep my name out there, everybody will forget about me. Kind of like one of them popularity contests. And when it's like that, then it's no fun. Let's see what Sheila says. Sheila, I think about it this week, maybe next week. I did dig out the ironing board for y'all. Well, they told me Renee brought one up to the shop and left it for us to use. And then Gladys was talking about getting one at the Salvation Army. And Renee went to the Salvation Army and got one. And she said that she would keep it and leave hers up here. So we've got one up there now. But if you've got an extra one, if we ever do some group sewing, an extra one might come in handy. Because I think we're going to do some more group sewing. Don't know what we're going to make, but well, I guess y'all don't see the comments on Facebook, but she commented on Facebook. And tomorrow she leaves for her new job on the other side of the state. Marilyn don't do Facebook. Y'all never forget me. Oh, you might. You probably would too. If you didn't see me all the time, you'd probably forget me. I know y'all miss me when I'm not on. And no way, queen of YouTube. I'm not the queen of YouTube. And Randy, I wish you'd quit saying that. You embarrass me. Toodles. Y'all are so sweet. We all love you, Rita. You're a sweetheart and a true gem. And there's Guess Who Nancy. Hello, Guess Who Nancy. And let's see, this is what Sheila, my friend, says. You're welcome to it. I was going to make one of my ladies, but I probably won't. Well, now, if you want to make one of those ladies, I've seen those ladies you make. They're cute. But if you want to make one of them, Sheila takes them ironing boards and make these women that look like they're standing up there. Can't hardly describe it, but they're cute. And Sheila here, Sheila Cal is the lady that made my apron that y'all comment on sometimes. It says Rita's Roast. And Sheila's the one that made my hat that says Brood Leader on it. Sheila does about everything. Now that's funny. My husband even asked me, is Rita on? Oh, y'all are fun. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funnier than me. Rita, there's no way we can't miss you. I know. I'm not gonna. That's the reason I come on, so y'all won't forget about me. I've just about got all them sewed together. Then I think I'm gonna take some of them pieces down and sew them together. That's behind me there. That star needs sewed together now that I've got all the pieces cut. Hello, Cindy. And Cindy's making homemade pizza. That sounds good for a Saturday night. I make homemade pizza sometimes. And sometimes I make extra and put it in the freezer so I don't have to make it every time. But Cindy, you're always making something good. All right, I'll cut them apart and stack them up. Oh, Cindy, let's see those pizzas. Come on. Yeah, you have to show us your pizzas. Want to show us your pizzas, Cindy? Maybe that's what we ought to do some night, have a pizza party. But everybody have to bring their own pizza, just like we did with their ice cream. One pepperoni and one barbecue chicken. Y'all are all good cooks. Ham and pineapple, Randy says. Wonder if I could get my Sheila to come and give me a haircut. Sheila, you make house calls and give me a haircut? I'll tell you why. That I've got to go this month and get my driver's license, and so I kind of need a makeover before I go get a picture made that I have to look at for 8 years. Let's see, cottage cheese and fruit. Well, not much. Do I use my embroidery machine? Not as much as I ought to. I need to be making a lot of quilt labels with it, but I don't. I said a long time ago that you created a monster, a good monster. I know older than you, but you look so much like my grandma and remind me how I miss her. I don't have pineapple, but you'd love it on pizza. Okay, Sheila, bring your hair cutting scissors and do something with this right here. Okay. Okay, one more question. Do you also mix the nutmeg in the custard or sprinkle it on top? Put a little bit in the mix and then sprinkle a little bit on top both. Just don't put too much of it, but a little bit both ways. Sheila, they're talking about egg custard. I made an egg custard pie today, and some of these ladies had never heard of egg custard. I bet you your mama, Lillian, made egg custard pie, Sheila. I bet she did. All right, let me see. Let's start with these two. Yep. See, Cindy makes egg custard pie. And you do a little bit of both, don't you? It just looks pretty sprinkled on the top, and it just tastes good in the pie. But just don't put too much. And Sheila says, yes, but she was famous for her Christmas pie. And I remember you telling that, but I can't remember what you said you put in her Christmas pie. I've forgotten. But I do recall you saying that. Y'all ever heard of a Christmas pie? No, DJ. No, DJ, I didn't go fishing today. I didn't do much of anything today. I'm telling you, I was pretty laid back here at the house today. Let's see, Randy. Randy says good night. Good night, Randy. We'll see you tomorrow. And there's Carol. Hello, Carol. You doing all right tonight? I need a little scrap of fabric to sew on to. But I don't see one. Maybe if I looked in the floor, reckon I'd find one on the floor. I got to do something with this hair. It looks a sight, don't it? Twist it up there just a little bit and put this back in there. Yeah, y'all tell Randy good night. Tell him good night and sweet dreams. Well, I cleaned up this. Yeah, I found one. I've got a piece of the scrap now. And when you sew these together, you got to offset them just a little bit so that'll, and you hope that they come out there. But looky there. They just pretty good. Want them seams right there to be pretty good. Christmas crack. That's what the crackers and the stuff on it. I love that stuff too. That's good stuff. Graham crackers and chocolate, M&M's, brown sugar, and butter. Oh, I was thinking of something different then. I was thinking that you pour that butter and sugar over it. Let's see, pecans, raisins, nutmeg with other stuff. Want the recipe? I do. I'd like to keep it and put your mama's name on it. That'd just be something special to keep. Uh-oh. I gotta get my plugger up or battery's going dead. Now, and hello, Prep for Eternity Homestead. How are you tonight? There's Minister Bob. Sounds like some good food. To me, a Christmas pie is a mincemeat pie. I like mincemeat pie, not with the meat, but with the raisins and stuff in it. And Kim, good grief, stuck my head out long enough to check my car, and I've been coughing and sneezing ever since. Must be something in the air that got you going this time, maybe. Yes, that's it. I use graham crackers instead of saltines. Okay. But the saltine's pretty good. Are the Ritz crackers? Put the Ritz crackers in there. Yeah, and y'all say hi to Minister Bob and Prep for Eternity Homestead. Has anyone seen Nancy Gus? What name does she go by on here? Does she go by Nancy Gus? Because I'm not familiar with that name on my channel. So have you guys seen her? Because I don't think I know her. And Sheila says she's going to bring me a copy when she comes. Rhonda. Yes, Rhonda, we're live. I'm not awake, but I'm alive. And there's Liz. Hey, Liz Thibodeau. How are you tonight? Yes, Rhonda. Yes, we're live. You was about to miss us. I've been on here 53 minutes. And when I started, I was in my recliner half asleep. Then they said, get up and show us the pies. And I did. And so I kind of woke up. So come on up and join me. We'll join all of us. And Kim is talking to Nancy. I haven't seen her anywhere in ages. I don't think I ever got acquainted with her. I don't know how you missed this. Rhonda? And hello, Sandy B. How's Sandy B tonight? Let's see. Marilyn says, my grandma used to make a really good gooseberry pie with raisins in it. No one in the family has the recipe. My mother-in-law used to have a gooseberry bush, and she made gooseberry pie. And I think I had one that she made, and I don't think I'm a fan of gooseberries. They's kind of sour, wasn't they? But I don't know too many people around here that had gooseberry bushes. And no. I just got notified you were live. Crazy how YouTube works. I don't set them up a long time in advance because if I don't, I have to commit to coming on, so I don't set them up until I know I'm going to. So they're not set up too far in advance. And Catherine makes white trash. Chex, Cheerios, peanut M&Ms, pretzels, peanuts covered in almond bark. That sounds good too. And that's a quick treat for Christmas. And Sandy says she's doing good. Okay, she is why I go by Guess Who Nancy. So guess which Nancy? So I don't know her, and I've not seen her. But guess who Nancy? I think that your name's cute. I think it's cute. Yes, we get to guess which Nancy. And there's Shirley around to it. And Shirley says, hello all, Shirley here from Canada. Thanks for keeping me company tonight. Am I keeping y'all company or just keeping you up? Maybe just keeping you up. You get me one more piece here. I need that one. So y'all say hi to Shirley. And welcome her into the chat. How many? I know there's a bunch of you, but how many are you? Are you guys are just kind of home by yourself and there's nobody there with you but you? I know it's probably Kim and Shirley, Rhonda. I know there's some of you. My husband's down there in his recliner, probably asleep, so I'm not here by myself. I knew you were, Kim. And let's see, Carol is. I know there's a bunch of you there's a few of you. All right, got one more point made. Got to make 8 of them and then sew here to here on them. But I'm not going to sew them until I press them real good. Hello, Northern Willows girl. Hi, Rita. Nice pattern. Are there Y seams? There will be, but they're not hard to do. But there will be where that square goes into the corners and the triangles go into it. In Maryland. Let's see. Sandy B, me and my dog. Hubby's in the other room. Yeah, and y'all say hi to Northern Willows girl. Mr. Terry is in the kitchen on his computer listening. Listen to politics. Is he getting his blood pressure up? Did y'all see that story today? It was I think it come out of New York, and this man had this pet squirrel, had a pet squirrel and a raccoon, and they decided that he couldn't keep the squirrel and the coon in his house, and so the feds came in and took that squirrel and raccoon out and euthanized them. And that squirrel had a TikTok and account, had like 3 million followers. It was a sad story. I'm home by myself. Birthday is November the 4th. Monday we'll be going to my daughter. Birthday is November the 4th, Monday. We'll be going to my daughter's tomorrow for dinner and cake. Well, happy birthday on the 4th to you, Shirley. And you want to tell us how old you're going to be? And Cheryl's alone. And let's see, Northern Willows girl is saying hi to everyone. It is terrible. You'll have to look it up. Like I said, they come in, and that little squirrel made lots of money on on the social media accounts, and they run an animal rescue, and the money from that YouTube, TikTok, whatever, helped run that rescue. It was the saddest thing, and they showed some of the little videos of the little squirrel, just the cutest little thing. He had rescued it, and it just become just a family pet. Oh, it's not right. I said, y'all have to look it up. Yeah, happy early birthday to Shirley. And two friends have the same birthdays. I saw where Pam said you could do it without the Y seams. I just do the Y seams. I'll sew one part, and then I'll fold it all back and sew the other part. So it's not too bad for me. And Carol's birthday is November the 9th. Cheryl, just her and her little doggies. Older than dirt. No, you're not. No, we're still alive. All right. Let's see. Oh, I got that one sewed. That's two of them. I'm grab me some more pieces here. They're just everywhere. I'm dropping them in the floor. I heard about that, but I don't know what prompted them to come and take the squirrel. Something about checking. No, they said that they were getting some complaints about it, but I don't think the squirrel had rabies. I think they're just trying to cover their rear ends now. Let's see. Kathleen, aren't you in New York? You're in New York, and that's where the story come out of, the state the story come out of. Well, so, oh, y'all won't believe what I just did. I just sewed my little leader and ender. Let me get it out of there. And now that kind of made a mess. I had that little thing all sewed in there where it wasn't supposed to go. Now, try that again. Let's see. Now, DJ, y'all don't forget to hit the like button. Oh, Kathleen's up near Lake Erie. I don't know what part of New York State it was, but I think there's I don't know. A lot of people are mad and sad both about it. Like they said, there's rats all over New York, and they decided to go get this man's pet squirrel. Linda, just you and your birds. Some of y'all have cats and dogs and birds, something to keep you company, something to talk to. And Pam's telling us good night. Good night, Pam. I'll have to get Minister Bob up here some night to sing one of his original songs. Would you do that, Minister Bob? Would you come up and sing one of your original songs? Can't be some of them others that don't want no copyright strikes, because he writes songs and sings them on his channel. And he could probably use some more subscribers if you wanted to go subscribe to him, because he don't have very many yet. Some of y'all telling Pam good night. And I'm on Long Island and I didn't hear that. Well, I saw it on a YouTube channel. Benny Johnson. Do y'all watch? I think Benny Johnson is his name. I saw his. He has a YouTube channel with a lot of followers, and he did the story. And then I think I saw it on Gateway Pundit did a story. So, but I think the story just come out today. Yeah, and hello to Christine. Let's see, Christine V63. Hello, Mona. How's Mona tonight? Are you still awake? I was almost asleep when I started this, Mona, and I think I've gotten roused up finally. The ice cream woke you up? You had ice cream? I didn't eat ice cream tonight. I had pie. Because I made pies today. My crew, I don't know. They all abandoned me. So it's just me. Just me and no crew. Sometimes, not very often, but sometimes when I get a crew up here, I never get to say anything. So every once in a while, it's just me, so I can just talk. I have a voice. I just don't use it very much, but I have a voice. So no crew. Everybody's there's a few over in chat. I think there's 63 in here just listening. Because some of them by themselves, and it's just company to hear somebody talk. And Shirley, I'm always down emotionally this time of the year. Too many memories of the past, personal memories of loved ones, but happy I'm here to remember them with love. I understand, Shirley. Been through some of that. My birthday's this month too. And one of my sisters died not on my birthday, but just right before. And they had her funeral just pretty close to my birthday. So that makes it kind of a sad time. Another one. I said when I sew them, you gotta turn them kind of one this way and one that way. Line them up where be just right. Let's see what Becky says. Becky says, I'm just listening because I'm sewing. Remember to click the like button and don't forget to change your clocks tonight. Yeah, let's all change our clocks. So if it's 8:40 right now, it'd be 7:40 tomorrow night at this time, wouldn't it? And I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what time I'll go down in the morning to milk the cow. I hadn't figured that one out yet. I won't change anything yet, and then I'll just know. Let's see. Kathleen, I just looked up the squirrel story again. He's actually not too far, about 2.5 hours from you. Did you read it? It was a sad, sad story. And scary, the government overreach. Yeah. It said 10, what was it, 10 federal agents come to his house and went through everything. No, it's 5:40 because you're falling back. Okay, you read it on Google. Okay. And I think that TMZ, I think he did a story on it. All right, well, go back over here. I had a message over there on Facebook, so I clicked over there to see what it said. Where I went real quick, and I'm listening while sewing a stuffed puppy for my daughter from the Lisa Pay It Forward channel. Yes, that's it. The squirrel was named Peanut. Yeah, I couldn't remember his name. Yes, a squirrel named Peanut. Did you see that story? Mm-hmm. You always want to remember the good times. Yeah, they did. They searched one for the squirrel and the raccoon, and when they got them, then they euthanized them. And that squirrel had a TikTok account and had 3 million followers. But I heard the interview with the guy with the squirrel. That's not what I heard though from the guy with the squirrel interview. He rescued him because he was so tiny, brought him back to health and released him. Then he found him back on his porch with a broken tail, so he kept him. Hello, Mary Webb. Last I know, owners had not found out what happened. They were in the process of getting permits. And Mary Webb just finished having a little birthday party for our daughter. Well, happy birthday to your daughter. Welcome in, Mary Webb. Well, I did see where they had run an animal rescue. I read a couple of stories on it. It is. It's a crazy world. Let's see where I want to go, what I want to do. Okay, they didn't run a rescue. They just saved animals. Live near a park. I've seen coyote for the past few days roaming around. I live in the city, but near a park. I know coyotes are every place. When you live in the city and there's coyotes like that, do y'all hear them yipping like we do out here in the rural area? When they go to yipping at night, sounds like there's a whole pack of them sometimes. Animals have nowhere to go anymore. Too many houses. We had a skunk come through the yard the other night because it went to stinking. I almost couldn't go to sleep there for a few minutes because of the skunk smell. But then it eventually went away. Don't know what was up with that, but ain't nothing smells no worse than a skunk. Another point made. How many does that make? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 of them. Now, get that one or that one or that one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I've just about got them. Let me grab some. Kathleen, I had to close my bedroom window the other night because of a skunk smell. All the doors and windows was closed, but that smell was still coming into the house. It was awful. Well, my little, she's not a puppy. My puppy's 6 years old, but no, she probably would if she'd been outside, but she was in the house. So they didn't make connections with each other. I heard something hit the floor. I don't know what that was. I share my 30 acres with my animals that come here unless they're two-legged. Yeah. More worried about them two-legged ones sometimes than the four-legged. Ah, that link's still pinned to the top. I could use some company up here. Well, thought the bobbin run out, but it didn't. It didn't. The string caught. We get wild turkeys running up our street. You have to go out in the woods around here to see wild turkeys. I have seen them before, but I'm in a rural area. That'd be funny to see them running up the street. I'm yawning again. Okay, Shirley says, Kathleen, I thought I was smelling skunk as well, but my daughter informed me it wasn't a skunk. Uh-oh. Now, where are you going with that, Shirley? Was it a Bigfoot or something, or what? Somebody, you're gonna have to explain a little bit more about that one. Don't you want her to explain what she means by that? I do. What you working on, Miss Reed? I'm working on this Lone Star. Our building used to smell oh, like it smelled like a skunk due to pot smokers? I did. And let's see, Marilyn says she's got a double barrel of rock salt for the two-legged trespassers. You know what you're talking about, Kathleen. Y'all had to explain me. Someone was partaking. Okay, y'all stay away from Marilyn. She can take care of herself. She's got the means to do it, don't you, Marilyn? Oh, it could have been. Okay. See, I was clueless what you meant. I didn't know. Joe's been lurking. And what is it? It's almost 9 o'clock. I may get off here in a minute and go down to my recliner, and I'll probably take a nap in my recliner before I go to bed. I know y'all do that too. Y'all have probably been napping in your recliner. When the chat slows down, that's probably what you're doing. Well, some of you have been sewing. You told me that. Good night, Mona. We'll see you around. Get my strips here in the right place. Thought for a second there I had one wrong. Maybe not. Let me double check. Something doesn't look right. And it's not. I just sewed one wrong. Well, I got my seam ripper. You see what I did wrong? This piece up here needs to go up here. I'll fix it. Let's see, Kathleen. Good night, Kathleen. Sarah, my housework's never done. I cleaned up the kitchen some this morning and then decided, well, the kitchen's clean. I'm gonna make them pies. When the kitchen's clean, don't that make you want to go bake something sometimes? Mess it up again. Sarah says, I took curtains down today and washed them. What was I thinking? I know. That was a job, wasn't it? And Christine, I like to do handwork in the evening, sometimes a knitting project. Oh, and there's Sandra. Hello, Sandra Kay. How are you tonight? Oh, that's okay. I've been just fine. I can manage by myself. Is it time to start? I'm going to take this out, though, before I stop. Which one? Where'd I lay it now? I'll be ripping out the wrong one, won't I? Thank goodness I got an extra. Let's see, where'd it go? There it goes. Got an extra hour of sleep tonight. Beauty sleep is definitely needed. I know. I told them they was giving back the one they stole from us in the spring, though. I need my beauty sleep too. I think I've got these bags under my eyes. But I don't know. It takes an awful lot of beauty sleep to do any good. Oh, you using the seam ripper too? I guess I can't talk and do this at the same time. I make mistakes. See if I can get it started here. Not started yet, and I want to be real careful not stretch them because they get a little stretchy, then they don't fit and they're hard to get to work. So I'm being real careful, real gentle with it. When the seam ripper comes out, it's time for bed. Oh, those pies were good, Joe. Hadn't cut the coconut cream, but we made the egg custard. I'm going to take this, I'm going to take these out. Real careful. Don't pull them. Don't stretch it. Just kind of going down through there, taking some of them out. Maybe I won't have to rip every one of them, and they'll pop loose. I'm not talking while I'm doing this, am I? Doing surgery on it here. Oh, they're not hard to make, Joe. You know that. I keep mine simple. I don't scald the milk or nothing, and I don't put too much sugar. We got Kathleen going to make one. She thinks her husband would love one, so she's going to make one. If I wasn't stuffed from what I ate for supper and the pie that I ate for supper, I'd go get me another piece of pie. But I'm not hungry for it right now. Mr. Bob, you're going to have to turn your camera on so I can see you before I let you come up, okay? Can you do that? Will you do that so I can see before I let you up? You're gonna have to turn your camera on. I don't like to let people up here until I can at least see their face first. Oh, you can't? Well, it makes me nervous because I've had people trick me before, and I'm not saying you are, but I'm afraid to let you up there without seeing you first. I'm sorry. Joe's gonna make a pound cake tomorrow. I know you're trying, but I've got to. I've made some mistakes and had trolls, and one time they used a friend's name and come up, and it was not pretty. So now turn this around and fix it. I got it apart, you guys. Yeah, keep working on it. You'll get it. You'll get it. Some of these ladies have trouble their first time. There's Doggle Ben. How's Doggle Ben tonight? Have you been asleep, Doggle Ben? And you just woke up? I was almost asleep when I came on here. Let's see what Marilyn says. Marilyn says, I wonder if that other recipe used butter in it because store-bought milk has the cream taken out of it. Now that's a thought because I use my whole milk from a cow. So it would make it just a little richer, wouldn't it? But the butter would make it creamy and good, wouldn't it? I know it's been quite a while ago, prep for eternity, but I had some problems. Doggle Ben's okay. You're watching TV in bed. All right, here we go. Here I go again. Maybe. You had Minister Bob, you have to allow your camera to be on. Oh, you was asleep. So well, you may be up late tonight if you've already took your nap, Doggle Ben. Let's see. And round two, I have spent the last few days trying to be patient to train a budgie that only responds to me talking loud to him. So much for watching YouTube videos on how to train a budgie. A budgie. You've lost me again, Shirley. What's a budgie? Do you guys know? You just keep using words that I don't know what you're saying, what you're talking about. What's a budgie? Y'all tell me, and I'll probably feel stupid after you tell me. Think it'll make me feel stupid? Well, Minister Bob is probably not a troll, but I want to see him before he comes up. He writes original songs and sings them. Oh, a budgie. See, I didn't know that. It's a parakeet. I didn't know that. I didn't know. Sorry. What are you trying to train it to do, Shirley? You did see, Doggle Ben didn't know either. Some of us didn't know. Why didn't you just say parakeet? We would have known then. Yep, see? Not all of us knew, and I had to be the one to ask what it was. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us didn't know anyway. Where am I at here? Got it all fixed. You don't even know now that I messed it up. Almost as good as new. Yeah, we know what a parakeet is, didn't we? You can't pair channels after the event has started. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. I don't know what to tell you. Can you not click that link and add the camera? That link at the top? Try it one more time and allow your camera if you can. I don't think I even know what you look like because I don't think there's a picture of you on your YouTube channel, Minister Bob. For some reason, my TV is in NBC in Wisconsin and I were playing football. I'm not interested in watching the game. You don't watch football? I don't. And Shirley around to Rita, a parakeet. Nowhere, some people call them parakeets or budgies. They can sometimes imitate you and talk rather than just squawking. Okay, that's cute to know, but I didn't know what a budgie was. Sarah says Saturday is football all day. I watched Ohio State beat Penn State today. Yay! And Doggle Ben remembered to turn my clock back 1 hour. I don't think I'm gonna turn mine back till I kind of get used to what I'm doing at the same time. I don't have nothing that I've got to have an appointment for that I have to have the exact time, so I'll be okay for a day or two till I get accustomed to it. And is that one right? That one looks right, don't it? Got to get these over to the iron board and press them. Sarah watched football. And prep for eternity. Learn something new every day. LOL. Now we know what a budgie is, yes, but we'll probably forget it and have to be told again in a few days. Do you learn something and then forget it right away again too? I do. I need to. I may be missing one piece. Because if I take this one, I don't have one for that one up there. Well, you're glad now it will be daylight before 8 a.m. I think I like this time we're going into better than the daylight savings time. I think I've said that before. Well, where that one goes? Oh, I'm yawning. Guess who Nancy says some birds will repeat what you say. My niece's bird whistled at me and said, "Hey, sexy." But when I was changing my clothes, so I told my niece's hubby, and his face turned red. Oh, that's funny. So he had taught that bird to say that about your niece. That's funny. That's hilarious, actually. But he sounds like a sexy husband, though, to do that, though, don't he? Do some of y'all have sexy husbands that would say things like that to you? My husband probably would, but y'all wouldn't hear him. Oh, that's a good one. And to tell you the truth, I'm glad that he thinks his wife has a sexy butt. Okay? You still got to have romance in marriages and things like that, don't you? I think so anyway. Doggle Ben says, I like Eastern Daylight Time. It's too fast. Glad to be back on Standard Time. Let's see. I'm a Canadian, and it's sometimes difficult to share my thoughts to people from different countries. Well, we're not laughing at you or going or making fun of you, Shirley. I hope you don't think that. We enjoy you coming in and visiting with us. And we're the ones that didn't know what a budgie was. Oh, they're newlyweds. Maybe they'll stay married a long time if they've got a nice, intimate marriage. Yes, Terry's in his recliner, Doggle Ben. He's been there a while, and that's where I started this live stream from. And Sarah said her sister had a cockatiel that would whistle the Mayberry song. I would talk to her on the phone, and all I could hear is that bird whistling that song. That's funny, too. That's pretty talented bird, too, then, ain't it? And hello, John. It's good to see you. You don't come in much, Johnny, so I miss you. So be a little more. I'm going to have to quit this, though, for tonight. I really am. Yeah, and y'all are doing it, but y'all say hi to John. If I remember right, John has been one of my subscribers for a long time, haven't you, John? He might be sleeping. He was. He just come through on his way to bed. Well, I'm going to bring Minister Bob up here, and we're not going to see his face because he still don't have his camera. So here we go. Okay. We can't see you, Minister Bob. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. You going to sing one of your original songs for us?
Oh my Buddha, you're putting me on the spot here. I wrote this one for my granddaughter.
Okay.
It's called Anna Lane.
Okay. He wrote this one for his granddaughter, if y'all couldn't hear him. You said Anna Lane?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I met Anna Lane when I was just 13. I pushed her on an old rope swing. We rode our bikes in the streets, held hands tight on the beach, and lost touch when she moved away. Are you still the same Anna Lane as I have in my memory? I dream of you sometimes. Do you sometimes dream of me? There you go. That's enough, isn't it?
Okay, that's good job. Yeah,
Thank you.
you've wrote a bunch of songs, haven't you? When did you start writing songs? You've always done that?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've written poems and stuff since about third grade. So, it's just progressed from there. And I have a whole bunch of poems and stories, and I can just put them to music and sing them. And on my channel, I use a AI generator to generate the music and the voice. And some of the stories I'll read or, recite if I have them memorized, but it's hard to memorize a whole story sometimes.
Yeah, I bet that's right.
But
Yeah, that music, when I was listening to it, was it? How did you do it? Was you singing all the parts? Because sometimes,
no, I put in the words, and then I have a AI generator generate the music using my words,
okay,
and then
and
I just keep doing that until I get something close to what I like, and then I keep adding on to it and adding on to it until it becomes a song.
okay,
So
and but some of them songs sounded like Johnny Cash, and some of
yeah,
them singing.
yeah, you can put other people's voices in there.
Oh,
So
well,
yeah,
oh,
it's not me imitating different people.
okay, all
Yeah.
right. I was just curious about that,
Yeah,
and
right,
and
right in the title of my videos, I'll put, I use the AI generator to help me with that. But
okay,
it's still my lyrics, my song.
okay. And they're saying very nice. And Sarah wants to know if you're a minister and do you play guitar? And let's see who was that song to again? This is what they're asking over in chat. Can you see the chat?
Yeah, I can see the chat.
So you just answer the questions they ask you then.
Well, my dad was a preacher, and I've done Bible study since I learned how to read. So I've ministered a lot, and some of the I'm older now, but some of the gaming that I did years ago, um, the communities that I were with would have me be their minister.
Mm-hmm.
And so maybe we'd hold services or have a Bible study or something, and that name just kind of stuck.
Okay.
And a lot of people know me as Minister Bob. So I
Okay.
thought, well, that's a nice,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. For a YouTube channel name, that's nice. Yeah.
right, right. And I don't really know how to play a guitar. I can strum it and make a song out of it. Somebody give me one so I can just, kind of like a
Yeah.
piano. I can sit down and play, but I'm not a pianist by any means or anything.
Uh-huh. And Denise, who was that song to again? I thought you said your granddaughter, but was it your wife or your
No, my
granddaughter?
granddaughter. My
Granddaughter.
granddaughter. Yeah. It was for my granddaughter when I wrote it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you didn't you tell us you were in Kansas? Isn't that where you're at?
Yeah. I'm in Kansas. I was born here and I'm a native Kansan. Yep.
Okay. Because I mean, I think there's a few of the ladies in the chat that are from Kansas. Well, I don't know if
Right.
they're in
Right.
here.
There's a lot of us from Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Arkansas, down through here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because that one song, the last one I listened to was you said your dad was from Buffalo, Oklahoma. So
Yeah. He was born in Buffalo, Oklahoma, and I threw that into the song,
okay. But
because a lot of,
I thought that was a sad song because I don't think she ever come back to him at the end of the song.
no, I don't think he would either. The way that song come about was years ago. I'd written a song called Tulsa in Texas
Tulsa
about
and
our long range relationship between Tulsa and Texas. And there was a hit on the radio called Tulsa in Texas about the same thing. And I said, well, by gosh, I'm going to up it and do one better than that. So that's how I came up with California Gal, a guy in Oklahoma that loved somebody in Texas or California. Yeah.
California. And guess who, Nancy? Bob, do you play by ear? What the
Well,
question?
yeah. I mean, if I play the piano, I play by ear. I mean, yeah, I don't have any schooling, and I can't read music.
And Dog will be in what part of Kansas? She used to live in Newton, Kansas.
I'm in Wichita, which is
Wichita.
South Central Kansas.
Let's see. So that's like pretty close to Oklahoma, isn't it?
Yeah,
Maybe? Yeah.
yeah, about maybe 60 miles from Oklahoma.
Okay. Okay.
100, maybe 60, 100, somewhere in between there.
Hmm. Let's see. Y'all got any more questions for him? I'm not a good interviewer. You just tell us what you want us to know because I don't know what to ask. So,
Oh, is it supposed to be an interview now?
well,
I
I
thought
don't know.
I thought I was just going to come on and show my face real quick and
Well,
sing you a
you
song.
you didn't even show us your face, so
Well, well, I bought a new camera and it took me a minute to get it out of the box when you said something. So
oh.
here I am, but I
But,
can't.
but the phone or laptop when you come up here, it didn't give you the option to add the camera or
Well,
microphone.
when I first come on to the new stream here, it says that you can't join the stream because it already started, and it's like, well,
Hmm.
and then when I go to click on the camera, it won't turn on. The
Huh.
mic will mute on and off, but the camera won't turn on.
Oh, okay.
So I'll, I'll it'll get washed out in the long run. We'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, yeah. Some of the ladies have a hard time learning how to come up, and they'll keep trying till they get it.
All right. So if I'm on here, you don't need to tell me to turn the camera on. I'm trying. So,
Well, I tell you what, it's been over a year and a half or more. Had a troll come up, and it wasn't pretty. I usually make everybody show me their face before I bring them
right,
up.
right, understandable. I appreciate your community, and you're such a nice person, but your community is great too.
That we have a nice group, don't we? All of us are from every place, but everybody just loves each other and cares about each other.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm off here. I did my little thing. I'm going to go back to the regular stream.
Okay, I'm probably fixing to shut it down in a minute and head to bed myself here in a little bit. I tell you, when I first started tonight, I didn't know if I was going to be able to hold my eyes open or not.
Thanks for inviting me.
We'll come back again.
You bet. Bye bye.
All right, bye bye. Good night. Well, wasn't that entertaining, ladies? I enjoyed that. We're all just family, aren't we? I think we are. Well, ladies, are y'all tired? Are you ready to try to go get ready for bed and go sleep and get up bright and early in the morning? Sarah says, oh, it was nice to meet you, Miss Minister Bob. It was. And I can't post a link, but Minister Bob Stories is his channel. And he doesn't have very many subscribers, but he's got his original music and songs on there. So if you just want something nice to listen to, you have to go check him out. All righty. Let's start this long goodbye here. Long goodbye, long good night. See, y'all are tired too. Yeah, y'all. Kim, you have a good night. I hope your cough gets better and you don't cough all night. And guess who, Nancy? Hope you and Terry have a good night. Oh, you're welcome. I want you to come back and visit us again. See, Minister Bob's Stories. That's his channel. Good night, Gladys. Good night, John. Okay. Y'all come back now. You hear? Let's see. Let me read. I got to read Shirley's. I can't leave with the comment up there I hadn't read. I love hearing everyone from different areas of the world, places I will never visit, but through the magic of YouTube, you can. The magic of YouTube, we meet people from all over too, don't we? Northern Willow, good night, Northern Willow's girl. Well, where did it go? I think I hid the message instead of brought it up there. And yes, you're married 40 years. You're married 40 years in. Okay, I missed the comment. I guess somebody asked you about being married. Pray for your good night. That you're going to sleep good. Good night, Sandy B. Dogglebin. Okay, Rita, I'm going to sleep. Blessings to you and everyone. Bye-bye, friends. Good night. Oh, y'all wave to Marilyn. Y'all hear me? Wave to Marilyn. She always waves to us. Good night, Marilyn. I want to see y'all waving too. Good night, Mary Webb and Shirley. There's Marilyn. Marlene. You finally found, and I've been on here for 2 hours, Marlene. I was telling everybody good night. Karen says she don't chat much, but she loves listening to you all. I've been up here almost all but myself all night. Mr. Bob come up and sung a little song, and we did a little interview with him, and it was sweet. But oh, okay, y'all hurry. Marilyn's arm's getting tired. Her arms are getting tired. Y'all are a hoot. You know that? You are. Okay. I've got to stop someplace, and this is